All right. Oh, plug in the mic. All right, another fun session in Durham. Let's get started. We're back out of Durham. Another beautiful Sunday morning. It's a little overcast today, which is great. Last time I skated out here, the camera got so hot that it stopped recording, which is a bad sign. So I'm finishing up my rollerblade New Jack review this week. I don't think there's any surprises. I actually really like these skates. I think for 200 bucks, it's a really compelling product. Swap out the insoles, maybe upgrade the frames if you have a preference, but for $200, it's really hard to beat. The quality of the boot is second to none. The 45-degree strap keeps me sucked in. Really, the only complaint that I have is that insole being a little too padded in the heel, which means you lean forward a little bit. But that's really easily remedied with using your old insoles or getting some standard gel insoles from Target or whatever. Yeah, super great skates. I'm really impressed. So today the plan, fingers crossed, is I'm going to land that kind grind. I landed a few at Marsh. This is a slightly different setup, but I feel like I got it. There's a small curb that I can practice and warm up on, and then there's the larger ledge. I don't know that I'm going to do any of the down ledge today, but we'll see. I also want to try doing a back royale on the down ledge. There's a couple that are fairly low that I think I can hop on. I'm feeling really confident with my back royale, so I feel like I can land it, but it's that fear of slipping out, and being on a higher ledge that kind of gets me. Here goes. All right, there's the intro. Getting this two-camera thing is a little new. Here we go. All right, first of all, I set up the tripod for the time lapse. Let's find a good spot. This looks good. That'll work. Bit of a cough today. Do my rocket warm-ups. Tell you what, the back does not forget as you get older. It's so much more important than stretch. I used to, when we were kids, we would just put our skates on, you know? I don't even think about it. But here I'm like, oh, if I don't stretch, I'm gonna kill myself and strain something or something crazy like that. If you're not stretching, make sure that you stretch. You're not young anymore. Definitely get that back loosened up. Get the inside thigh, whatever it's called. It's the area that I always get hurt. It's not good to hurt. All right. Absolutely love this skate park though. Hey, good morning, Josh. And Daniel. Yeah, this is, I mean, let me give you a quick tour. This is an amazing park. So, when I first moved out here, I didn't know that it was here. But growing up as a kid, like, I would have killed for this park. There is everything for every level. The only problem with the park is it can be a little, not intimidating, but like, puzzling. You know, you don't really know what to do. So like these are some really fun out ledges, down ledges. Hear that real sound in my wheel? I wonder what's going on there. Huh. Yeah, something in my wheel. Out ledges, down ledges. They're fairly low. Like, I mean, you can see knee high, which is, you know, perfect, but you got to have a little bit of confidence to do that. And then this one's a little longer. Same height, but because it's a little longer, it's nice and easy. And it's pretty high though. This like quarter pipe is fun. Just quick session. I like this down ledge over there too. Never skate this one. It's kind of the same as the other one. I love this. So this is super low. It's like what, shin height, and it's always pretty fast, nice and clean. Never skated the inside. I don't know if I should, but there's this swoopy thing. It's kind of fun. I don't really skate it, but a couple of my friends do, and they're really good at it. And then this crazy bowl, which I hear is really tight. I don't skate bowls, so I don't really know. But it's fun, I guess. I have to learn how to skate bowls to do that. And then going around the backside. There's these handicap rails, which are amazing. If I were more of a rail skater, that'd be great. Look at this. Again, it's like the same height as the that down ledge. They go long. We end up hitting the trees though, and looks like some people have taken it into their own hands to let them down a little bit. I'll skate these rails again someday. The run up kind of sucks. You gotta, you know, start here, or you start over here, and then do a quick turn, you know. But I'll take it. And this is where I spend most of my time. This ledge is really nice, but you can see the run up still is, you know, on this side is fine. On this side, you've got to come down and then quick 90 degree. It's really tight, which is why, you know, back royales and stuff are more difficult over here, top acid. These down ledges I've seen people skate too. They're really cool. All right, I'm gonna stretch out a little bit, skate a little bit, warm up. Where should I leave you? Leave you over here. You can't really see. Let me put you here right now. All right, I'll be right back. A few quick warm-ups. so scared of those threes before, now they're pretty easy. That warm-up, initial heart pounding is brutal. All right, I'm not here for errors. This park is fun, but I'm gonna try the grind. That's not a bad angle. Time for some breaks. One of my axles is loose. That's why it's making the sound. I'm going to go tighten it up. Much better. All right. Feels good now. It's a little weird rubbing sound though. I don't know what that is. Maybe the wheel just got screwed up. Rear wheel. I wonder if this wheel is coming off. That would be interesting for the review. All right, here we go. A little wax, but I think it'll be all right. Misfit. Little variety for the live stream. Soles are feeling pretty good today. I think this ledge could use a little wax, but it's not bad. I blame myself for any sticking. Just need to get over it more. All right, Royales. Maybe a Farb. I don't know if I've got the speed, but let's see what I got. All right. A little variety helps. Am I in your way? I'll move it. All right, little Royales. Always nice to be friendly to people. Goes a long way. Still not really feeling these Quebec Royale. It's just the angle. I feel like I'm slipping off a lot. I think it's just the angle not being, I don't know, enough excuses. brake. Back far. And brake. Backside farv is a trick that needs speed and or wax. And I'm just kind of sticking on this. I don't have the speed. Rails are feeling fine. I blame myself, but I feel like my backside royale was much more solid on my Seba or on the follow. Again, I don't know what to think. This is a weird run up, you know, it's a 90-degree angle, so it might just be that. But yeah, I feel like I slip off a lot. Maybe the big fat groove in these sole plates is contributing. Try to backslide. I don't know what I was thinking, but I almost landed it. And then back farv is hard here. Either I need more speed or I need more wax, and I can't be bothered to bring more wax. And I don't have the speed, so just land it kind of simpler. All right, here comes some kind practice. Wish me luck. All right, well, I think it's kind grind time. I don't know if that's gonna work all that well. There we go. At least there's a nice run up for it, so I shouldn't have any like obstacle issues. More fear issues than anything. I might just warm up on this little curb and see how it feels. Just that turn. Hey Jeff. Yeah, it's could use a little wax, but I think it's all right. I'm just old. Need to get a little more motivated, I think. Kind of grinds though. We'll see. So I'm coming this way. I'll set the camera up over here. I don't know where a good angle is. Maybe just right here. All right, now this is definitely a little ledge. The top is kind of fun to skate. It's pretty chewed up, but it's all right. The bottom, I mean, it's like a curb. It's a tall curb, but I mean, it's small, but buckle high. So it'll be all right for getting my foot position in stalls before I screw myself up, I think. Open up more. give it a little more speed. Angle's off, but that's all the way. Any tips? Yeah, just maybe too low. It's hard to get really low on it, but good for warm up, I guess. All right, that is feeling familiar. My friend Jason told me that the trick to kind grinds is opening your hips, doing like a 180 instead of going into it. Really come with it. A lot of people actually mentioned come with the ledge instead of going in like an alley-oop sole. So I'm trying that. I'm missing with my topside foot, which is expected. I mean, it's new. But it's nice to be able to spot. One of the big problems with top acid is you can't really see your foot. But at least with this, I can see my foot, so I can spot it. All right, slightly taller ledge. Thanks, Toy Show. I don't know if that's your real name, but thank you. Yeah, it's great. I love this live streaming thing. I try to tune in whenever somebody's doing it. So if you go on a session, I mean, let us know. Tag me on Instagram or whatever so I can watch. I don't know. I don't get a lot of chance to skate, because of the kids and everything. So it's hard for me to find time. But when I do, I want to make sure that I skate with as many people as I can, even though this is a fake a lot of people. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. That ledge looks huge with this new lens, but it's not. It's just big. Feeling it. Huh? That's close. Getting close. Overcommitted. Hey, I got topside though, right? Topside, what's that? Rough grind? Now I'm jumping too much. Now I'm scared. Oh, that felt good. One more. Oh, that was a rolling kind grind. Come on, get that low foot down. Got the confidence right now. That's pretty good, right? Yeah? Yeah? A little bit of water. All right, that felt good. I'm still not charging it, but I don't know that I'll be charging it anytime soon. That one felt pretty good. I feel like if I had a little bit more speed, a little bit more wax, I'd slide it better. I mean, it's the same problem that I ran into with the back farv. I just don't have the speed. I think I can get the speed, but it's gonna take a little practice. All right, I'll get this. I'll get it. Oh, it's tiring. Skating by yourself. I mean, you guys see now how, must have been 30 minutes. It's brutal. I need to take more breaks, but I don't. I don't know why I should, but I don't. That kind felt good. Again, I think I need a little more wax. I should probably go get it, but I feel like with wax I'll slip out. But I mean, I kind of want to slip, right? All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, Josh, I mean, I don't mind it. I'm used to it now. It's much more fun though, skating with a lot of people. Which is why y'all are watching, which is a great feeling. Thank you again for tuning in. The encouragement really helps, believe it or not. I'm sure you believe it. All right, here comes kind grind. Let's do this. Quick royale and then a kind grind. It's like a kind grind royale. It's almost like a negative mistrial. All right. Oh, that one good. That was good. Oh, feeling confident now. Oh! Watch out! Yeah? How was that? Oh my god, that felt good. Thanks, Jeff. God, it feels like, I don't know, like just being confident on that front foot is where it's gonna go. Again, shout out to 50/50 and Juice Blocks. I don't have any fear of myself sticking with this front foot. So when I'm jumping up, I'm planting that front foot on just like a Royale. And then just opening my hips and almost like doing a Royale to fakie, you know? Coming off backwards. Like real quick and turn. Feels good. Feels real good. Stoked. That last one felt great. Felt like I was jumping. Felt like I slid. Didn't roll. I mean, if this ledge was longer and a little waxed, I feel like I could lock pretty good on that last one. That's a good feeling. All right, can't see my watch. I got a little bit more time. I'm gonna hit a few random obstacles. I'll hit that down ledge. I don't think I'll be kind grinding that down ledge today. I'll do some Royales and porn maybe. Man.
Don't hit that tunnel. Go in. Watch that hill right there.
This fisheye is great. True Spin, yeah. True Spin is a great podcast. Steve's a really good friend. He did a interview with me. I was on the podcast a long time ago. Definitely, if you're interested in relating, mostly interviews, but he has a huge amount of people that he has access to and talks to. It's a great podcast. All right, Royale, porn, and then we'll see.
I'll get you now. You're rolling now.
Oh, it's fast today. Fast. What the hell? You gotta skate faster to just equal the speed. top foot's just slipping right out. All right. Low and low, 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 low. Low, low, low. Get those G-forms. That saved me just then. Come on. Seriously, knee pads. If you're not skating with knee pads, what's wrong with you?
See how far you can go on the outside without going in the middle point.
It's like it's speeding up. Get on and it's going faster halfway down. Dying here. You get some water. Seriously, what's going on? Just can't stop from sliding out. You know, it's the same problem that I had at Marsh last week. I think this Royale groove being so deep really makes it more difficult to get boot down for me. All right, let's go. Ah, there it is. Jesus Christ, that was a battle. Look at the sweat. Crazy. Oh my God. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, dude, that sucked. I'm fairly confident with my Royale, but that was not a good showing. Just so fast. Let's see how let's do porn stars. That should be equally fast, but at least then I can lean forward a little bit. There we go. That's nice. It's so fast. I'll get this. I'll get this. Ah. Killing me. Come on, come on, come on. Got this. All right, 2 more, and I'll get this. That was good. That was good. 1 more, come off, Vicky. Ah, touch. Dang it. All right, no touch this time. Ah. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. One, come off, Fakey. Yeah, come on. Getting tired. All right, quick water. I'll call it later. grind was good. Slipped off a little bit. One more.
Twice the size that other one.
I'll take it. Missed like the left foot, but I'm all right. Thanks. Sole tricks are really fun on these skates. You know, the sole is nice and big, and it's really fast. You know, like I feel like if I lock on sole, I'm good. All right, I'll do a couple up here. It's a long time since I've skated up here. I'm not hitting the rail today. That's my birthday rail, once a year. You see the bottom one? Yeah, all right. Let's try a line. Oh, I'm tired. It's gonna be fast. So short too. Now my sole's all warmed up from the other cubes. It's easy. I know that I can back royale this. I'm afraid to back royale this. This one especially is scary. Just full committed. I mean, I guess if I miss, I just slide down like this. So. Scary. They know where to spot. today. Problem with back royale for me is, like, you gotta envision where you're gonna land. I don't really know where to spot on this. I don't got it. Not today. I'm doing another kind grind. That was fun. I will come back and I will get this back royale. Today is not the day. Just not feeling it. All right, good day. Kind grind feels great. I struggled with royales again. And something weird's going on with this wheel. Making the rubbing sounds. Might be anyway, stop here. All right, I think I'm done. What a day. That kind grind though, that felt good. Super happy with that. All right. Let's see. So Ben and I recorded a podcast last night. It should be a good one. I think we covered a lot of topics, man. It's been a busy couple weeks. I think the videos have been incredible lately. Eugen and Roman and I'm tired. Oh, China. I mean, it's been an incredible time for video. So if you haven't listened to the podcast, check it out. actbling.com/podcast or iTunes or Google Play or whatever you yeah, thanks for watching. If we got any questions, I'll leave it on if let me take my helmet off. Hit me up. Oh, where's my towel? This is the look. Oh, it's dripping in my nose. Putting in the work. Gentlemen, putting in the work. Best exercise you can ask for. As long as you wear your pads and helmet. Thanks, John. I try to do. I love these. It's just awesome to talk to you all. I mean, I talk to you enough on Instagram and Facebook and all that, but it's nothing quite like coming out to a session and being able to escape with you in some sense. figuring out this setup. I mean, my rig is better than it was, I think. That wide angle lens really helped. It's kind of forward weighted, so the angle's a little weird, but it's getting there. At least you guys can hear me this time, and you can see more. It's only 10 o'clock too. Quick hour of skating. Felt good. In case you're wondering about the skates, that's where they're at. How many hours is that? Maybe 10 hours? 10 hours of skating? They still feel really good. These laces, look how long these laces are. You can't even see it, it's in the shot. Look at that. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, you only need it right here, right? It doesn't make any sense. Do people wrap them around? Is that what they're doing? I don't know. All right, let's take a look at this wheel. It's dirty. It's just a flat spot. I don't know. I don't see any flat spots, but you can see if you see it wiggling. Something's going on. I'll have to figure it out when I get home. Yeah, that Royale, it's getting a good groove in there, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like the angle is just a little too deep for me. It's so big. Like, I really love the shifts. I love the Seba. These are really low Royale angle. The soles are amazing though. You like sole tricks. Great skates. Get it off there. These G-form are great. Absolutely love them. I remember back in the days we used to skate with a big, boneless, or we'd skate with Pro Design. These game changers. I did whack my shin a little bit though. You can see that was on the that Royale miss, because the knee pads, see, they don't go to here. So I'm missing this whole bottom half, unfortunately. So definitely, these aren't going to replace your shin guards. If you wear shin guards, you should wear shin guards. But they'll, you won't find better knee pads. Oh no, was it backwards? God damn it. let me do that again. I'm sorry, guys. I put it down so that you could see all the stuff. I forgot to switch the camera around. My bad. So here's what I was talking about. This skate, you can see this wheel. It's making this weird wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I don't know if it's a flat spot or what, but this is the, it might be coming off the core. But that's the wheel. This Royale groove, this is what I was talking about. I am getting boot down. I mean, you could see that I'm getting boot down, but the angle is pretty abrupt, and the this angle misses my frame. So it's like, here, I'll use this camera. So here's the tripod for the camera, right? You can see this is where it's flat, and it's missing, you see that? It's missing the Royale groove. So if I go on a Royale groove, I'm up here. So I've got like 2 points of Royale. I've got here, which is like this angle, and then I've got here, which is where I want to be. Problem is when I'm there, it's deep. So I feel like, I mean, it all depends on the frames. These are probably fine with the frames that it comes with because they're higher than balance frames. These balance frames are low. I mean, they only fit a 58 mil wheel. So that's probably it. No amount of breaking in of the frames will fix that problem. If I broke in the sole and ground it a little bit this way, it would be better. And I might look into doing that. I'm actually gonna hang these up and start skating the Aeons next week. So listen to the podcast and you'll get the whole story about that. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on my Aeons, so should be fun. Oh, and the shin guards. This is what I was talking about. So these are the G-Form knee shin guards. They're amazing. If you need shin guards, if you don't have shin guards, I think they have a sale going on right now. Go to the G-Form website or check Facebook Back to Blading, and I put a link in there. They're like $110 retail, but they're on sale right now for like $45. Amazing shin guards. I mean, the shock protection from your knees and just, you know, the high point of your knees is great. They're hard to get off, like they have this sticky stuff. They're really great. The problem though is they're not going to replace your shin guards. So you saw me fall a couple of times on those Royales. So I got a dinger there, and I mean my shins are all screwed up from missing on Royales, but this is the wound that never goes away. It's always going to be open because I just can't, you know, I need a shin guard, I guess, to protect that. I don't want to wear another piece of padding, so. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. Sorry about the camera. Careful about the, the back strap for the skates, yeah. The rain liners. You know, I think the Ben has a set of rain liners. He really likes them. He's only skated them a bit. He's on where is he? He was on his he's got some UFS Aeons. No, what do you put him in? Oh, his solos. He's on his solos. He really likes them. But he only skated once. Solos with wish frames. They're a really good setup. You'll hear a little bit more on the podcast. We talked about this week, so I think the rain liners are good. I'm really interested to see if they're going to come out with new models. Like, is that the rain liner, or is it going to be like multiple different styles, big puffy ones, or the thin like performance style? What are they called? Intuition liners. I don't know. Size 13. Let me take this off the angle thing. This new phone mount is great, but it covers where I talk, so. Skates in size 14. The, oops, sorry. Yes, actually, these New Jacks come in 14. I think they come all the way up to 15. Might be wrong. I know rollerblade went big in back in the days because there were so many people skating. And since this is built off the TRS Access mold, I'm sure they have all the old sizes. So they've got, I mean, all the way down to like a size 4, I think, which is pretty incredible. I would give them a shot. Again, I mean, you've heard me talk about them. I think there are some limitations to these skates. I think you need to get really boot down, or at least ride taller frames to do good boot down Royales. And I mean, you've seen me struggle with those. You won't find a better sole, you won't find a better feeling boot for $200 though. hard to take off. I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't doubt it. I think the shifts are. I mean, I don't know. My old ones were fine, but I haven't tried the Rainliners. So I'll have to. I think Long has them at Oak City. I'll see if I can try them on and give you my impression. I probably won't be buying them though. I think the shifts are great, but I already have a pair. Taller than what comes on them. The frames, yeah. So the frames that come on these skates are taller. They fit up to a 64 mil wheel, I think. And the Royale angle is, you know what? The Royale angle is deeper, so it's probably about the same, to be honest. Um, I don't know why people. I don't know why the sole, like the Royale angle, isn't like consistent. Like if they pre-groove the boot and they pre-groove the frames and they sell the frames and the boot together, like why not make that a consistent flat angle? It makes sense to me. I've heard that these boots, the sole plates aren't ideal. They're super wide, so that makes sense. But I don't know. A little nitpicking, but I feel like a little bit of putting these skates on a rail, like a flat rail, and seeing if it creates a nice stable angle would make a lot of sense. I feel like they did in my Seba, and that's probably why I feel so confident with the Seba. They probably did with the Valo too, but I can't remember. Yeah. I hope the shift does well. I think it's a really interesting skate. Again, I think my future is I would love to get a IFC. IFC, that's what it is. Yeah, IFC boot. Frame. It would be great to have a nice wide 65 mil, or the 60, like the Aeon 60 frame. Ditching UFS, I mean, you could get really low. You could have a really nice split. But they would have to invest in a serious mold. I mean, that IFC. I mean, if they came out with what if they came out with a new ground control mold in the dual cavity? They could probably get away with that, and then sell the frames. That's what they should do. I'll get Andy and get Andy on the phone. Hey, Andy, I got an idea for your company, and let me spend all your money. Oh, Asheville! I've heard about that Asheville park. I hear it's really good. I've never been out there though. Actually, I take that back. I have been out there. Let me put this in. Can I put this in? I have never been to the Asheville skate park, but all right, one hand is better. Definitely have been out to Asheville. Let me know. I'm super interested. Love skating with new people, and all my cards are on the table. You know where I'm at, so you should have no feeling of concern skating with me. I am what I am, like Popeye. Do the kids know Popeye anymore? Maybe they don't. Am I going to modify these? Probably not, Josh. You're talking about the new jacks. I think I'm done. I think I know what I need to know. I'm going to finish up the review this weekend. I'm actually going to take them apart and see if I could take those soles off, so that I could do one of my little videos that explains how the skates are put together. I think they're great. I think you can do a lot worse for $200. I think if you were really interested in upgrades, you can get these skates, maybe put some wish frames on. I bet if I didn't send them to Ben, I would try them, but I bet the wish frames would be incredible on these. They're already fairly short because that size 10.5 that I'm on has that skin, so it makes it 10 mil longer or 20 mil longer. With that wish frame, I think it would look incredible. So I think that's what I would do if I were skating them again, but I'm putting my Aeon 60s together. Finally get to skate them. Finally, I got them for Christmas, and they've just been sitting in the closet because I had the balance frames. I had to test them, so nobody else has them. So maybe I'll let somebody borrow my balance frames for a little bit. Anybody interested? Kidding. Yeah, I think they're going to be great. Look for the review probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Depends on how fast the week goes. I hope that I'm not too busy. Anyway, been on for almost an hour and a half now. Thanks everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. If you've got any more questions, if you watch this afterwards, please leave a comment. You know, I'm open book, so any weird questions, or you can always message me on any of the services or backtobleeding.com/contact. Podcast tomorrow, editing it tonight, so make sure you subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next week.